in the bleak midwinter, which is not a metaphor, although it really could be, because my God, it is bleak, and it is also midwinter, and it is also midwinter, and it is also bleak. I've got Ben Johnson, I've got Neil Docking. It's so cold. We're in the Phoenix outside, and it's so cold. I mean, it really is so cold. And Liverpool did not warm the cockles of anyone's heart. Neil Docking, Liverpool get a point. It's a hard-fought point. I felt like all players ran around a lot. They tried their best on both sides, but both of them at the minute, it's mad to me. I'm going to write my piece in a minute, and all I want to write about it is both of these sides played two of the highest quality cup finals I've ever seen against each other, albeit to the same scoreline in the last 12 months. And for me, both teams look an absolute shadow of the sides that they were in Wembley in February and in May.
Yeah, the drop-off is staggering when you look at both teams. It definitely is. I mean, today was a mid-table clash between the two worst or best underperformers. I'm not sure which one should
biggest
go.
Underperformers.
Let's go with biggest. The two biggest underperforming teams in the country served up a stalemate. I don't know why really we expected anything different. It felt to me as well they settled. It felt like both sides settled with 10, 15 to go. It looked to me like neither manager wanted to see his team lose today, and they were happy enough with a point. It's another clean sheet for the Reds. It's another game on the road to some sort of recovery, I guess.
I'll come back to the clean sheet thing quick, and then I'll bring Ben on it as well. There's two Liverpool players today who I think play well, and it's both centre-halves. I think both centre-halves get to come off the pitch feeling like they've done really well. Konate especially. Gomez was a little bit erratic with his passing, but I think he's being asked to force it a little bit more in the absence of Van Dijk. But I thought both centre-backs played well. Yeah,
I thought we struggled to play out from the back, especially in the first half hour. But, as you say, defensively, they were both solid. They were winning the duels. And they were the only... I mean, Gomez is another short lad. It was the shortest Liverpool team I've seen in a long time. I looked at that left flank and I thought we're going to struggle in the air here. We're going to struggle with set pieces when we've got Elliott, Thiago, Robertson, Gomez, Keita on the pitch. I saw nothing of the goal early on. Because I was at the
definitely offside, John O'Sullivan.
Miles off.
Oh yeah, I'm glad to hear that. I mean, that was my verdict too from the road end with a little parcel.
That's all John was going to do. I'm going to talk to you. You can just shout every now and again like that.
Miles off.
But no, they did play well, and they played well against Wolves as well. And I think there was a clamour amongst some supporters to see Matip come back in today. I think there's some people who've got their doubts about Joe because of some of the problems he's had over the last 12 months. But I think he's getting into a bit of a rhythm, him and Konate. They look comfortable with each other. They look like a natural pairing to me.
And it helps Konate can go back right.
Yeah, definitely.
It's difficult at the minute. It's difficult watching them. I'm finding it hard to watch them. And there's loads of reasons why. One is the drop-off, but it isn't just the drop-off. It's seeing similar issues. Now, today I was pleased with the team. I don't know what you thought. I was glad he went with the same midfielders. I was pleased to see Salah back in. I thought it might be Salah through the middle. It wasn't. He moved it around a little bit instead. I was pleased with all of that. But my God, did I want a little bit more from them first 45. It looked to me like both sides had this thing where they were both going, this is going to be settled from the bench. In the first half, I felt like both sides are going, this is going to get settled from the bench. And so they both played like, well, we're just all marking time here until the hour mark. Now, second half, Liverpool come out, and it's not like that at all. But first half, that's really what it felt like to me. There was two sets of players who all knew there's going to be big changes on 60.
Yeah, I think when you think about the game and you finish 0-0 and you're like, is it a mid-table clash? And you feel a little bit weird about it. You just said the drop-off from the cup final. But then you look at Liverpool's actual team against what it was last season and the quality difference, and you go, oh yeah, we done all right, we done all right closing space, and we done all right with our positioning, and we done all right in this and that. We weren't wide open like we have been. But then you go, well, why aren't we as good? Well, I'll tell you why we're not. We haven't got Mane. We haven't got that fluid, unbelievable ability to press.
I haven't got Diaz.
We haven't got Jota. We haven't got Diaz. We haven't got
Firmino.
Everyone knowing the role. We haven't got Trent, who's playing out of his skin. We haven't got Virgil. You've got players who aren't as good doing the similar jobs. When you look, I thought Bajcetic against Wolves was fantastic, and I thought today he struggles to get in the game. First half, he doesn't touch it. All Chelsea do, Mason Mount man marks him. He's just man marks him when they haven't got the ball. And they block any passing lanes. You said that we couldn't play out from the back. They nullify us, and we couldn't really.
Gallagher went on Thiago, and Mount went on Bajcetic, and the two of them were like, well, what's our next move
what
here?
Do we do here?
And I think we could have been a bit braver passing into Thiago, but we didn't want to pass into Bajcetic, and you understand why.
And you understand why, and you're protecting yourselves, and you don't want to get done on them.
YouTube Press the button, become a member of the Anfield Wrap from the heart of the city of Liverpool. The best way to enjoy all your Liverpool-based videos, everything you need, every single day. It is the Anfield Wrap.